Imagine this. Even during a government shutdown, federal employees could still face reductions in force, RIFs. It sounds counterintuitive, but according to the Office of Personnel Management, OPM, it's entirely possible. Here's the shocking part. OPM has declared that any work related to RIFs should be considered accepted activities, meaning it can continue uninterrupted during a shutdown. But here's where it gets controversial. Employees working on these plans won't be paid during the shutdown, though they're promised back pay once it ends. And this is the part most people miss. Even if a RIF is initiated, the affected employees still get a 60-day notice period, during which they maintain their employment status and are entitled to retroactive pay if the shutdown overlaps with that time. In a recent guidance, OPM clarified that agencies can proceed with RIF-related tasks, such as issuing notices to employees, while simultaneously preparing for potential furloughs. They're even encouraged to consult legal staff to ensure all decisional documents are in order. But here's the catch. While RIFs can move forward, the positions of affected employees aren't immediately eliminated. This raises a critical question. Is it fair to target employees for RIFs based on their shutdown status, as the Trump administration seems to suggest? Max Stier, CEO of the Partnership for Public Service, calls this logic ridiculous, arguing it misjudges who is essential to long-term government operations. Adding to the complexity, agencies must define a competitive area for RIFs at least 90 days in advance, a geographic or program-based zone where reductions will occur. Meanwhile, furloughed employees can still use government equipment for limited purposes, like checking if their jobs are at risk. But here's another twist. Employees on administrative leave, including those in the Deferred Resignation Program, DRP, will be furloughed during a shutdown and won't have access to government systems. The payment rules are equally intricate. Employees impacted by RIFs or furloughs will receive back pay for shutdown days. But those in the DRP whose final day aligns with the funding deadline won't receive additional compensation. This distinction has sparked debate. Are these policies fair, or do they unfairly target certain workers? As Congress races to avoid a shutdown by Tuesday midnight, the stakes couldn't be higher. What's your take? Do you think RIFs should proceed during a shutdown? Or is this a misguided strategy? Let us know in the comments. This is one conversation you won't want to miss.